Fight fans, welcome to another edition of Thursday Night Fights. Chris the Brain and Chad Cruz with you at ringside, and here we go.
Right in the kisser.
We are not wasting any time here. And, wait a minute, here's our hero, Mark Dacascos.
Was it Mr. Stevens? Yeah, Louis Stevens.
Louis Stevens, yes.
Sticking up for his kids, for his students.
If I win, these kids are mine again.
A common theme at the time of this movie.
Yeah, I really think that the rise in school shootings is partially based on the fact that we kind of lost sight of these movies where teachers were badasses and just like putting kids through it. You know, we used to have all these great movies where teachers just kicked the shit out of kids. They don't make them anymore. Now look, more school shootings.
Interesting. Interesting theory. Well, just an interesting theory.
Okay, glad to hear that.
I'm not gonna necessarily agree, but you know.
Oh, bringing some machetes to a capoeirista fight.
That is Silverio, I believe, is Paco Christian Prieto's.
Yep, it is.
Character.
Indeed. I believe he's a local drug pusher.
Oh, he's the big man on campus here. And he, of course, has a young, I believe it's nephew or cousin, who he's trying to get into the family business, and it's kind of the pawn in between these two. This Mr. Stevens definitely doesn't want to see him go down that path.
Absolutely, and you know, what better way to teach kids about good living than show them a little capoeira.
A little discipline.
A little Brazilian dance fighting.
Yeah, get that rhythm.
Absolutely.
Music, it's like music and gym class all in one.
It's all in the jinga is what I always say. You know, I myself was a bit of a capoeirista.
Yeah, you've mentioned this before.
Yeah, it's been about a year doing capoeira, and I miss it every day. I probably still got some mad skills, but I haven't broken out in a while.
Well, maybe you could do that right here on our YouTube channel.
Maybe I'll do it right now.
All right, feel free.
Here I go.
Oh, God. You all right?
Oh, shit.
All right, meanwhile, back to the fight here. It's a drop in the leg.
Some unique movements here that are...
I thought I was going to be solo for the rest of this.
Well, you know, I picked myself up, dusted myself off, which is what Mark Dacascos needs to do right now. Because he's getting the other crap kicked out of him.
But wait a minute.
Uh-oh. There we go. Change the song.
It's students.
The rhythm, the tone, everything's changing.
The power of music is
reminded.
About to come into play here.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
since Iron Eagle have I seen the power of music enable a hero to overcome the odds.
100%.
Nice nip up there.
Oh, shit.
Dacascos, one of my favorites.
If I could do a backflip like that, I'd probably do it every day. Just like, you know, once I got stretched out in the morning, just throw a quick backflip in as I walked out the front door. You know, make sure one of my neighbors sees it. That way they know what they're dealing with, just in case, you know, the leaves come across into my yard. They're like, oh yeah, that's the guy that sweet backflip. I don't want to mess with him.
There's some sweet kicks there, one right after the other. And students notice the bad guys here were maybe looking to interject.
Always like the ear flip there. Like they had to get the guy's attention before they kicked his ass.
You don't want to hit a guy from behind. That's not.
That's true. That's not what Mark Dacascos taught him.
No, that's not what he taught him. Look at this.
Kick. Oh, whatever that's called, it is a beaut. Wow.
And that, another great Thursday Night Fights. Mark Dacascos, who, of course, kind of back in the limelight after his role in John Wick 3. And we're going to encourage everybody to stay tuned to the Bulletproof Podcast, because we're going to have a episode dedicated to Mark Dacascos coming up.
Ooh, that sounds wonderful.
So definitely want to do that. And of course, we always encourage you to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Bulletproof Action, on Twitter at Bulletproof Pod. And I think that about wraps it up for this edition of Bulletproof Action's Thursday Night Fights. We'll see you again at ringside.